MUR-LOCK 68. Hope everybody's doing well. Thanks for joining me today. Out of package, a Yale YE63 132 2015 model. I have not seen this lock on YouTube, but other than Peter Lewis was either purchased one of these or had it sent to him anyway. Anti-rust surface treatment. We got a 6-pinner here. Pound, 2 ounces, 10.5 millimeter shackle, 63 millimeters. This thing is an absolute beast. 6-pinner, anti-bump pin. And not my favorite. It's a Dimple core. So anyways, buckle up because we're going in. Time to have a look at this puppy up front. Oh, what a beast. I'm loving this. Okay, it seems like it has a reduced diameter shackle on the inside. We're going to have a look at that in a second. Yeah, that's not pretty. That core is not pretty at all. What I was talking about, the reduced diameter shackle, take a look at that. You can see that there. So it's 10.5. Looks to be 9.5 there. Yeah. And they got away with these spring-loaded locking pawls because you can't get the shim in there. So that's automatically out of the question. Little disappointed not to see bearings, but they definitely covered the okay. This is actually a coating now that I look at it. So let me measure this. So I don't think, I didn't notice that. That's actually a plastic sheath. Let me measure this just to be sure. Yeah, so it is 10.5. So 10.5 full hardened steel. So then they've got this rubber guard. Because it's clear, I couldn't see it. All right, so I suppose you could cut the guard off and then exploit the shimming. Isn't that interesting? Could not tell by looking at it like that. Opens nicely. Now we gotta figure out oh boy. How to approach this. I get some Dimple picks out. And let's see what is going to fit in there. It's not going to be that guy. Maybe this one here. Yeah, that looks like it might work. So we'll start off this way, guys. Let's have a look at this. We can get this flag in there, but getting any tension there. And that one looks better. Will not, doesn't look like that one will slip, so I can go a little heavier on this tension. Try again. I felt a little bit of movement there on pin 4. Just a little bit. Tension's fairly I'm wondering if I'm getting high enough here with these flags. The reason I say that, when I put the flag in and I turn to lift the pin up, it looks like I'm overpassing it, which means I'm not getting into full height. I hope to at some point, yeah, this just barely makes it in here. Just, yeah, it does not make it in there. Shit. To invest in the multi-pick German pick set. A little expensive, but that's the goal. And I have got my pick stuck. Yeah, I had something there, but I had to give it up because I am stuck in here now. That's not a good sign. I've got the pick turned the other way, so I may not be able to get it out now. Shit. Let me pause the video, guys. Okay, guys, I'm glad I paused the video. Took about 8 minutes to get the damn thing out, and I broke it, so not a happy camper. I was able to get the broken piece out. Hopefully, let's see if it works. Yeah, it still works. So, just want to see if this opens clockwise or counterclockwise. No, just clockwise. Okay. Wow. Don't have a lot of choices now. So, well, let's carry on, guys. We're here. It's got to get done. I'm gonna hammer this tension now. I swear that it appears that the head of these flags is too short. I'm referring to the actual tip, the flag. So let me try something else here. Got a bit of room in here, so let me see what I can fit in here. Okay, pin 1, 2, 3. Problem using something like this, I could be oversetting by touching a pin that I don't want to touch to get to another pin. Okay, I'm actually setting some pins. So 1, 2, 3. That was a good flag. The problem is the shaft was too thick. I'm glad I was able to get it out. Also glad I shut the camera off. Okay, felt a little bit of movement there on pin 6. So I'm just carefully now, just going to use a regular pick, which is not the easiest, but okay, binder on 4. Trying to just figure out which way is the best to get the pick in there. Okay, I'll try a few different picks. It's very unconventional to be doing it this way, but in theory it should still work. Just problem is, if I'm upsetting a pin that I don't want to get at, then I'm going to have problems. That's the purpose of the flag, to only have the tip. This way you don't have to touch pins you don't want to touch. Yeah, and this flag is too short. That's all I get. I don't get much. And I've done the same thing. I twisted the flag the other way. Shit. Alright. Gave me better chance to come in from the side. I'm not feeling any security pins. Again, which has its pros and cons, because you don't get any torque from the lock. You don't get any movement, which can be discouraging, but you could be a pin away from getting the lock open if you slowly work your way down and check every pin to see who's springy and who's binding. Springy typically meaning that the pin is set, binding meaning that it needs to be set. So that's too thick. I almost think now that we do have a spool in here. Yeah, see, when you go to rotate the flag, it spins past. So I'm trying to see, this is probably the biggest one I have. It's a tough out of package by the looks of it. I just spun that around again. And that's how I got the other one stuck. I'm going to let off just a little bit to see. I'm going to go right to the back. See if I can position this pick first. Okay, I'm gonna let off just a little bit. Definitely overset something here. That's because of the pick I'm using. These are so thick. I've got movement, so I don't want to give it up. I can already smell what's going to happen here. There was a little movement. We definitely have spools now. Okay, I want to be careful not to jam this in. So I'm going to keep this tension. And through all of this, I'm still laughing at the fact that I missed the plastic sheathing on the okay, that was a definite set on pin number 2. I'm using a bit of a curved flag. It allows me to come under and scoop. I want to say that pin 6 is going to be a big problem. That's what I'm thinking here. So I'm going to try to get right back there. Definitely have a spool in there. I have movement on the core. It took me a while to get it. Looks like I overset. I think I overset pin 5. There it is. Yeah, that was a tough journey, and I used a regular pick. So what had happened was, I believe that I overset pin 5. Now I don't know, we're gonna have a look at that key. So I tried to come in from an angle, and if you guys can see the pick, I was trying to do this. Okay, so we're open. Really sucks that it's not guttable. But we did get it open, and I'm happy for that. It cost me 1 pick, but that's okay. So that's out of package today. You know what? I am still thinking about. Let's have a look at this key. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, geez, yeah. Look at that. So you had a 0 cut on pin 6 and a max cut. So let's have a look at this together. Don't know how I'm gonna show that. So there it is. There's pin 5, max cut, and a 0 cut on 6. And it kept oversetting 5. And just as I released 5 and went back and got underneath and got pin 6. So I'm quite happy with that. Let's lock that up. I'm still contemplating honestly, there looks to be room there, so I'm going to sacrifice a bit of this sheath, guys. So I'm going to pause the video just to remove the sheath, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys. In the interest of saving some time, I'm not sure this is going to work. I've got the 2 shims in, as you can see, down both sides. So let's give it a shot and see if we can get it open. And there it is. So a little disappointing that they didn't go with the ball bearings. Took a little while. I had to cut off just a little bit of sheathing, but it was well worth the sacrifice just to see if the exploit would work. So SPP'd and shim for you guys today. The Yale 63 millimeter, 1 pound, 2 ounces, 10.5 millimeter shackle, 6 pins. It does have an anti-bump pin in it, as I can see here, and at least 2 spools. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hit the like button, subscribe. It was an adventurous out-of-package pick with all the stuff that went wrong, but in the end we got it done. Patience, practice, perseverance, guys. Stay well, and we'll see you at the next one.